sis, you good?
I am good, baby. I am good. How was your weekend so far?
Listen, I got a light 3-day weekend. I'm off tomorrow.
Lucky you.
I celebrated my bestie's birthday yesterday.
Okay.
So we had some drinks. So I'm kind of recovering, and I'm still drinking.
Okay. Well, I spent my weekend with my son. You know, a little working. Just was home pretty much all day today. Pretty much yesterday. I didn't
Being a
do
mom,
much.
being a mom.
Just being a mom. You know, soon as he get into his like video games and stuff, then
Tasha don't know when to not be a mom sometimes. It's okay to go out. It's okay to have a drink. It's okay to give yourself a break. You have a break?
my
Okay.
drinks, but
All
it's
right.
like when he go to sleep, so it's like me, a little party within myself. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Party with yourself with Cardi in there.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. No, it
Okay.
makes sense. It makes sense. Sometimes he be sleep.
You be sleep.
All right. So you be sleep. You can have a party on your own. You can have a party on your own.
Okay. So you know what? I want to acknowledge that, you know, Dr. Martin Luther King birthday.
Yes.
Was just
That's
Friday.
That's
One of
right.
Our ancestors, we got to pay respect, right?
Pay homage.
So, you know, his birthday was just this Friday. And in the words of Dr. King, everybody can be great because everybody can serve.
I know that's right.
So, you know, we all can serve.
That's right.
So, do something good in your community, right?
Mhm.
Because, you know, Martin Luther King had a dream. And, you know, that is like the thing, like to do what your dream is, to serve in your community, you know, to be the best person you can be. We are in the 2000s. I'm so happy, you know, I wasn't like back then because it was just too much going on. But,
it was hard.
It was hard times, man.
I think, so, and you know what? If I remember having this conversation with my grandmother, I'm not really sure, but I think she remember being in school at the moment when he was assassinated.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
wow!
Yeah.
It seemed, you know what? I think he was assassinated when was it in the 60s, right? The late 60s.
Girl, I don't know.
Yeah, but it's crazy because that wasn't too long ago. It was like 1968, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I don't know.
But it was
I can't
in the late
that.
60s. But Bela, that really wasn't too long ago. I mean, my mom was here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just crazy. But you know, I'm glad. Fast forward, we didn't have to deal with all they had to do.
Right. They definitely paved the way for us today to even be able to be here.
Yes.
So that's a good thing. Absolutely.
Absolutely. So, what is today's topic?
So today's topic, guys, is check yourself.
What do you mean by check yourself? Check yourself like
check
what?
yourself. See, I feel like there's a difference between check yourself and check yourself. Okay. So there's a difference. Okay. So because I feel like checking yourself from time to time. I know that me personally, I be having to check myself. You know, because in certain situations, people don't realize this, but you can be the toxic person in a situation or in a relationship or whatever, you know, scenario may be. Some people may feel like, oh, you know, she crazy, she this and that, whatever, or you're the person saying you're crazy and this and that, or she's crazy, but it's really you. Like you can be the person that has to be checked. So that's why
some people don't realize that.
They
don't. So you gotta give them a little insight on that. You do.
So I feel okay. So let me give you a little small scenario. Okay, so my daughter had to recently check me, right?
Okay.
So she had to recently check me and tell me about myself, and basically I had to take it all in. I gave her a moment to check me real fast. And then afterwards, I had to self-evaluate myself and say, you know what, let me check myself. Because maybe I am screaming a little bit too much, or maybe I'm going over the top a little bit, and let me see how I could fix that. You know what I mean? So I had to self-evaluate myself because not in every situation, you know, the person is the person that needs to check himself. So I'm checking her, but at the same time, she checking me.
Okay.
And then at the end of the night, I have to go in a room and say, you know what? My daughter just checked me. And then let me check myself now. So now, the next day I caught myself because I said, I forgot what she said. And I said, you know what? Let me not yell this time. Let me actually come at her a different way. So, you know, it's not like me being like as aggressive as I normally am with her sometimes.
Okay.
So in that situation, I had to check myself because I guess in that moment, I was the mean person. I wouldn't say I was a toxic person in that situation, but I was definitely being a little bit more. And she's just like, calm down. It's not even that serious. You know
okay.
what I mean?
Okay.
So I had to check myself.
So okay.
So I had to check myself.
You had to check yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm glad you did that. And then what'd you get out of that?
Well, getting out of that, well, like I said, I had to self-evaluate myself and take a moment to realize that, you know, it can be me sometimes.
Okay.
It's not always the other person. So that's when we say, you know, sometimes you got to check yourself, but sometimes you have to check yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and that's the way.
So when you reevaluated the whole situation, your daughter checked you. What did you get out of that? Do you feel like the next day, like you're not, like, I don't know when that was, but
right.
Did you kind of like start checking yourself?
Yes.
Like, I'm not going to be so hard,
yes,
in all
absolutely.
crazy.
That's exactly what
Okay.
I had to do. Like I said, I'm going to change this way about myself, or maybe, not saying I can't change overnight, nobody could change overnight, but I had to basically take steps and say, you know what, the next day, let me try a little something different.
Okay.
Maybe instead of yelling, maybe I could talk to her a little bit more in a different way.
Okay.
You know, so a way that she can understand me.
Okay.
Without yelling all the time. Because I don't know, sometimes I feel like, and it's not okay, but the way to get my point across is I yell. I feel like that's the way the people gonna get me.
I know.
If
You know what? I'm kind of the same way, B. But I just feel like you yell. I guess it's just the way you brought out. You know,
right.
My grandmother always yelled. My mom yelled. So I just feel like when we yell, we just feel like we're getting a point across. But it's not really.
And that's not the way.
Case.
That's not the way
to do it.
Yep.
Yeah. So
I think too. I feel like sometimes people should just take a moment and acknowledging that they may be the toxic one in a relationship or in a situation. Not always this person, she this and she that. Because sometimes you could be the toxic person in your friendship, you know, and you don't know it. That's why sometimes you have to take a moment to self-evaluate yourself, because it's not always the other person. It could be you sometimes.
Yep.
So that's how I look at it.
So basically, you know, I kind of, came up with a few things of checking yourself, and I kind of just want to read those off for our viewers and our subscribers now. Because you got to subscribe to this channel, right?
Yes, please
subscribe. You got to tune in. Yes, so check yourself, right? Taking a step back and reconsider your actions before you get yourself in trouble.
Okay.
Is one
That's a good one.
That's a good one, right? Hold yourself back from making the wrong decisions. Sometimes you can make bad decisions. You know what I mean?
You can. If you don't check yourself in that moment.
Yes, you can hurt somebody's feelings.
Right.
You might lose a friendship.
Yes.
You gotta watch what you know.
You can lose your job.
Lose your job.
Because you might be in that moment and you want to go off, but sometimes you gotta take a moment and check yourself and say, all right, let me cool off.
Let me cool off. Yeah.
Let me say a few things and then go back. You know, and maybe have that conversation over. You know what I mean?
Yep. And then another one, take full responsibility for your actions.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
That is a big one. That is a big one. Taking accountability.
Because anything that doesn't grow is dead.
That's right.
So you have to take accountability, right, for your actions. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people just be going off, and they can't do that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's the main thing we want to kind of get across. Like you really have to think before you react.
Exactly.
At least that's what I do. Because like for me, instance, like a little example, I know you went in with your daughter. Like I'll say I had a long day at work or whatever I was doing. I'll come in if the dishes is not done. Automatically it's fire like in the house. Like it's hot. It's hot. It's hot in here.
You going off, Tasha?
Yeah, going off.
What are some of the things you say?
Like, or I'd be like, you don't know, like, okay, for instance, everybody's not the same, right? Like, let's just say my son's father watch him. It would be a cookie smashed on the wall, chocolate on the chair. Versus when my brother watch him, it's immaculate clean. I'm like, yo, how come my brother watch him? The house is so clean, and then when you watch him, there's freaking cookies in the bed and stuff. So, and I get hot about that. So I have to realize, everybody's not the same. I shouldn't get mad about my baby making a mess, and I guess his dad's just having fun with him, so he's not thinking about the mess. Right. He's not thinking. So I have to check myself. Right. I'm starting to do a little better. If it's just the dishes, a little bit of crumbs and stuff, I try not to get so.
You can deal with the crumbs.
I try not to get so crazy, right?
Right. Because I feel like if you could realize, like I said, that you are and it's not in every situation. It doesn't mean that you're a toxic person all the time, but sometimes you can be that person. And from that situation, all you have to do is just, be better and to grow from it. You know, because we all are still learning. We're still learning to be better, you know, and just learning from it and just grow from it. You know, move on and move forward.
Yes,
That's how I look at it. Yes.
Check your judgment when you are in the middle of a storm. I thought that was...
That's good.
Right? Check your judgment when you are in the middle of a storm. So just take a breather. Just take a breather, right? Just take a breather.
I could be the
before
storm.
you go, you know, all crazy.
Yes, I agree.
You know, you're having a bad day or feeling crazy or yucky about yourself. Don't take that out on your loved ones or, you know, on people, because that's basically checking yourself, right?
Absolutely. That is definitely checking yourself. That is definitely checking yourself.
I really enjoyed this, though. I really enjoyed the check yourself, because this was a really good one, B, because, you know, me coming in all crazy is not going to solve anything.
No, it's really not.
It's really not.
You coming in storming up and getting crazy, it just, you know, it just kind of doesn't balance the household off, right? You don't want to have Cardi seeing you upset and things like that, and, you know, it can definitely change the mood of the house. And, you know, you just want to take a moment for yourself and just, you know, like how we said, how last week our what was our showing up for me,
showing
right?
Up for me, yep.
So we said that we needed to take a moment, right, and just go into a different space and just, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's almost like the same thing, but not the whole thing, but just basically taking a moment for yourself and self-evaluate yourself and check yourself.
Absolutely.
And figure it out. And then after that, then you could go back in and, you know, go on with whatever situation that was going on.
Yep. Absolutely. So, do you have anything else for check?
To check yourself?
Check yourself?
I mean,
come on.
Let me see. So, let's see. You know, I feel like also too, so we have to, you know, own our mistakes. A lot of the times that we don't own our mistakes, and I believe that your mistake is your opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So when you make that mistake, you know, own it and take accountability, like we just said. You know, take a moment and say, okay, I screwed up, I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's okay to fuck up. We're gonna fuck up. Like, we're not perfect. We're human beings. Like, we're gonna make simple mistakes. And I think the most important thing about it is just being able to acknowledge it, take accountability, and then move on and move forward. That's the best way in checking yourself.
Yep.
So
that's all you have to check. Is that what you have for check yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, we can turn to our viewers and just.
But before we turn to viewers,
okay.
I want to acknowledge Valentine's Day is coming up. Right?
Y'all got your booze? Some of y'all booze. Some of y'all side booze. So, okay, if you a side boo, but if you a boo, we're gonna get Valentine's Day is for you. If not, you gotta get the next day. All right?
You're so funny. So I want to acknowledge, because you know, someone hit us up, and a very good friend of Bela.
Yes, Sheila.
Yes, and we want to kind of just this is a gorgeous gift to we want you guys to support. You know, we have something that is so freaking awesome.
Yes, it's beautiful.
It's so pretty. We want to show you guys. Yes.
So we want to show you guys Sheila and Nella. I think I'm saying Nell.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is their business. They got this for us. This is so gorgeous. So as we were speaking on Valentine's Day, we want to show you guys this beautiful gift that was given to us, and we're gonna walk it over right now. Gorgeous.
Oh my God.
And guys, it's a careful. All right, so
there we go. It's audio. This looks
amazing. So we're gonna give you guys a little glance at what is here, if you guys can see it. All right, this was given to us. So we just want to shout out these ladies, okay? Businesswomen, entrepreneurs doing a thing. Okay, they did this. This is amazing. It's a chocolate covered heart. You can break it. You can put pretty much anything in it. It can be for a wedding day gift.
You want me to go ahead and break it for us, B?
Go ahead, break it.
Oh my gosh,
break
it. Say, sis, you good on it.
It
That's what I like about it.
Sis, you good.
Okay, you ready? On the count of three.
Yes.
One.
Let's do it together.
Let's do it together. Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh!
Okay. Oh wow.
Wow.
Chocolate. Oh, this is so cute.
Oh my God, this is
so cute. Okay,
cute.
and then it comes with the strawberries, guys.
Oh my gosh, this is so freaking cute.
This is so amazing. So if you guys are looking, I'm gonna actually tag their the name of their business on our page.
Of course.
We're gonna give them a huge shout out, but shout out to these.
We also got other goodies. Wait, that's not it.
We got more?
We got other little goodies.
Okay, so she hooked us up, okay?
Yes. We're gonna get those right on over because we wanna show everything, right? Yes, we wanna show everything that she offers.
All right.
So it's coming right on over.
So we're just showing off the goodies, okay? The Zen plug.
Oh,
the Zen plug, guys.
Oh my God, I am so excited, B.
This is so nice.
This is so nice.
So nice. So we appreciate all the goodies that are given here to us. They wanted to hand it to us personally and let us know that they are supporting us, where you know where to get it, their page, their business page, and things like that. So we want you guys to definitely support them. They are doing their thing.
Yes.
We appreciate all the gifts. And again, we'll have a link to where you guys can find out where to get their these beautiful heart strawberries and all this beautiful stuff in this gorgeous box, okay? So all the information will be listed for you guys, all right? So now we are going to turn to the comments, all right? And we want to just get people feedback
on check yourself.
Check yourself. What does it mean to check yourself? How do you check yourself in a situation? And are you sometimes the toxic person in a situation? Because I know that I can be sometimes. I know that I can be. I've gotten into arguments or disagreements with my friends and things like that, and they've told me about myself, and I had to finally sometimes, take accountability and say, you know what, you're right. I had to check myself in a situation, because not all the time you're the person that's always right. You ain't always right in every situation. So let's turn to you guys. We just want to see, how many of you guys, what do you think it is to check yourself?
Check yourself.
All right, let's see. Any comments in here, guys?
Let's see. We had in here.
All right, so from Muka, yes, check yourself. Before you wreck yourself. Yes.
Tiffany said, I check myself after. That is so funny. She was like, okay, all this is going to go down, but then I'll check myself after.
Yes, listen, ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, if you can't check yourself in that moment, as long as you can check yourself after.
And that's what you did. Just like you said, you came in, you stormed, right?
Right, yes.
And then your daughter had to check yourself.
Yes, she had to check me.
Had to check you.
Right.
And then you went and reevaluated and you came back, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So that's what happened.
You take a moment, yes.
You took a moment.
And I had to check myself afterwards, right? All right, so. Okay, so Oriana said I would talk. Okay, so let's see. Do a role swap. So parents and child. Okay, so so she's saying like swap like parent and child, and let so they can see our perspective sometimes, because sometimes they don't know why we bugging out. Sometimes we bugging out for a reason and they don't see the reason. And I had to give an explanation on, well, this is why I'm going in here storming. This is why I'm acting crazy, because you don't know why, but now that I tell you why, then you'll understand where I'm coming from. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely a good one as well. Okay, so Strong Survivor 365 said accepting and acknowledging. Yes, we definitely did say that. Accepting and acknowledging.
Yep.
That you're the person that need to be checked.
Yep.
Right? Okay. We can only learn once. We become aware. Absolutely.
Make sure you guys are sharing.
Yes.
Make sure you guys are sharing. Come on, a few more. Come on, guys.
Yes, so Tifa said, yes, I'm definitely the toxic one at times. Right? I'll curse my nigga out, and they say, damn, I could have handled that better. That's true.
That's true.
Okay. That'll be me in some situations. I'm going off, all right?
I think all women
I think we all go off of, especially in our relationships.
Yeah.
If you're in one, or situationships or friendships, we be the first ones to go off, especially the ones that we really love and we care about. I think it's more sensitive to us, so we react differently.
Yeah.
So I'll be definitely cussing my man out, okay? All right, here we got one from Shay. Hey, Shay. I try to make sure I'm leading with love in every situation. There are times when I have no, I can't see this. Reevaluate a situation and say to myself, what made me react that way? What am I feeling? Okay. Okay, Shay, what we got over here on our live?
I'm trying to. Well, Tiff said, that last one was from Tiff. She said, I checked myself after.
Yes.
That was so funny, man. Make sure you guys are liking,
yes,
subscribing.
Yes, like and subscribe, guys. We are going to be putting this on YouTube.
Yep.
All right. Any more check yourselves? How do you check yourself? Any more up there, Tosh? Go scroll down.
Nope, not yet. The topic is check yourself.
Check yourself. And if you are the toxic person,
yeah, we want to know.
We want to know. What is the scenario for you, right?
We want to know.
All right, YouTube, what's going on to our viewers out there? How you guys doing? Make sure you are liking and subscribing.
Yes, and we want you guys to comment. We want to know from our subscribers too what it is that you got to check yourself, and we want to know your situations when you were toxic and you realized it. You know what I mean? That you could have said something better or did it better.
Or did it differently.
Actions.
Absolutely, yep.
We want to know.
So leave that in the comments on our YouTube. We want to thank everybody for tuning in on the Sisterhood page. You guys
been lit on our Sisterhood. We appreciate all the feedback, all the likes, or the comments. I like our Sisterhood.
They holding us down.
Holding us down.
Even the guys in here.
Yes.
Right? We got one coming up for y'all too.
Yes.
Right? Sisterhood, sis, you good, but bro, what's up?
Right?
I
like that one.
All right, let's see. We got one more in here. Fierce for real. She has been supporting us like crazy. We love her in here.
Yes.
She said, take a deep breath prior to blowing up, reevaluating on how to approach the situation. Yes, I agree to that. Taking a deep breath and just coming at it a different angle and a different way, and seeing how the outcome.
You know what I do? I kind of prep myself, like, okay, I know this house is a mess. I'm not gonna go crazy. I just know.
Yeah, yep.
So before I unlock the door, I already prepared. So that's what I kind of been doing. I just be like, instead of yelling, I'm like, you could have cleaned up, right? And I just do that, my little ugly smile. Like, you could have cleaned up, right, while you was watching.
Right.
That's my new thing. Like I've been doing. Instead of like, why didn't you clean up? Like
just a fake smile, like.
Yeah, you could
have helped me out today. You could have helped me out today.
That's what I be doing. I'm like,
you could have
helped me out today. Yes, I do the fake smile.
I wanna fuck you up.
Yeah. So that's what I've been doing.
Right.
Okay. And that kind of eased me. And I'm like, okay, yeah. That wasn't too bad. I didn't have to come in and yell and scream.
Yes. That kind of helped you. Yeah, preparing for certain situations you already kind of know, but sometimes you don't know what situation you're going to walk into, so it's hard to prepare for something you don't know that's going to happen. But in your case, in that situation, if you kind of already know, you kind of pre-prepare.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, guys, thank you so much. All right, so we have another one, breathing exercise. The amount of energy it takes to go off takes a great deal of stress on the body and not worth the bad health. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
That was from Oriana, y'all.
Okay.
That is true. Some things are just not even worth your energy. It puts a toll on you.
It do.
It puts a toll on you. You put so much stress on your body, you don't even know it. Because you're so angry, you get yourself so worked up, you cussing, you screaming, now you're tired. Because I know I be arguing so hard sometimes, and I be like, next thing you know, I'm tired, I don't want to do nothing.
Sometimes they don't even pay you no mind anyway.
Yeah, sometimes.
You do all of that, and they like, They're like,
whatever. All of that. And I could be I'm very argumentative. I know that for sure. Like, I could keep an argument going for a long time. I'm not saying it's the best way to be, and it's not the way to be at all, but it's just who I am, and I'm learning to, be better and, change certain things about myself. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always mention that, I'm working on myself. I'm working on being a better me, a better version of myself. Because that's not always the way. Like I said, I'm always yelling. It's just, I don't know where it comes from. Because my mother is not even a loud person, but she can get crazy though.
Okay.
Anybody know Miss Graves? She be yelling, but she get hot, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we want to thank you all for tuning in. We don't see any more comments right now. We want to thank all our YouTube subscribers who are all tuning in.
Yes, like, subscribe, hit the bell.
Yes, hit the bell,
so
like
you can get the
subscribe.
notifications. Yes.
All right, y'all. So this is the end of our episode. And check yourself. Okay.
Yes.
So we are ending that on that note. So make sure you guys like and subscribe.
Sisterhood,
sis, you good.
Fucking on this old Alaska bitch, look like Lisa Ray. Niggas saying it's up with me, it's stuck with me, shit either way. I'm watching all you weirdos on the gram and they don't need to say.